Good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Wonderful, wonderful. There once was a Greek philosopher by the name of Heraclitus who said, the only constant in life is change. I myself couldn't agree more with that. But just by a show of hands, how many of you guys here would agree with that as well? How many of you here could say you are no longer the same person you were 10 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe even at the start of this year? Okay, so most of you guys, pretty much all of you, agree that you're no longer the same person. Now, the last couple of years have been pretty eventful for me. I got engaged about 2.5 years ago, and about 1.5 years ago, my wife and I had twin boys by the name of Theo and Thiago. Cute as can be, very hard to tell them apart. To be honest, I still confuse them. And I've had them for 1.5 years, so yeah. It's pretty awesome. Twins are awesome. We always get looks and everyone always smiles at them. They're incredibly adorable. But there's actually a funny story about the day that we went to get the ultrasound. This is pretty hilarious, actually. Once we suspected my wife may be pregnant, we did what most couples do. Went to CVS, got one of those, at-home pregnancy tests. Confirmed she was pregnant. And we made an appointment to go to her OBGYN. And, leading up to that date was, man, that was the most nerve-wracking thing because there was about a 4-day period between the at-home test and the ultrasound appointment. So for those days leading up to it, I was extremely nervous, anxious. I'm sure those of you here in the crowd today who are fathers or just parents could relate as to how nerve-wracking that is. But the day finally came. I didn't get much sleep the night before. I was very anxious, just wanted to know already, if it was a for sure thing. But, just overall, very anxious. Finally, we go to the appointment, we get there, fill out all the paperwork, we get called, go into the room, and we're waiting for the technician to come in. Very nice lady, I definitely felt a little bit bad about what happened afterwards, but she understood. She was really nice about it. So she comes in and, just lays my wife down on the table and starts to put the little gel on her, her stomach, and then begins scanning. So she's just going about doing her due diligence. I don't know what they do, but she was doing it. And very quiet. Wasn't speaking much, didn't say anything, just asked us a few questions when she came in. But, for the entire time that she was scanning her, she was quiet. And then she finally looks up at us and asks us, so do you guys have any twins in your family? I literally told her, shut the front door. And it wasn't the front door that I was telling her to shut. I'm sure most of you guys can imagine what I said. But that was my reaction. I honestly couldn't contain it. I was shocked. I was like, wow, holy crap, this is double. I do have twins on my side of the family. And come to find out, so does my wife. Her dad was actually a fraternal twin, and my cousins are identical twins. So it was just kind of bound to happen. We talked about it before when we started dating. She just mentioned that her dad was a twin, and I was like, oh, well, I have twins in my family, so gotta be careful. But anyways, after that day, everything changed for me. My mentality changed, my perception of life, my very reason for getting up in the morning changed, because the way that I saw it, I no longer had to provide for myself and my fiance. I now had to provide for my 2 boys that were coming. Didn't know they were boys that day, but I knew there were 2 of them. So a lot of things went through my mind. I had 1,000 thoughts running through it. And, the main one, of course, being like, wow, how am I going to provide for 2 kids at the same time? Whoa, it's a pretty big shock. I've been blessed with a very good job. My wife has been blessed with a very good job. So, we didn't have anything to worry about there. But myself, I knew I needed to work on certain things about my character, my personality, overall just work on me to become a good father. So if you were to ask me if there's anything that I could change about myself, or one thing, what would that be? Well, my answer is anything and everything that I could change or need to change or must change to be a father, or I'm sorry, a better father, better husband, better son, a better person overall. I'm always striving to be a better version of myself than I was yesterday. And I think that's the right approach to have. Every event in my life has led me to this moment, my family, my friends, and honestly, I'm very happy with it. And I've been evolving throughout this entire journey. Brian Tracy once said, "Excellence is not a destination, but a journey that never ends." Me, I'm still on my journey. Thank you guys.